So we're gonna be watching and reacting to, obviously you can read, but full tour of what's this? I don't know his name exactly, but the channel, the Hamilton Collection, 30 million hyper and supercar collection 2.0. I haven't seen. Oh wait, the first one. I don't know if that's no, that's the video I'm watching. Duh. So I haven't seen this first one, but jeez, there's just so many cars. There's so many. And that house, that's a really nice house. And what is that? That's like a Jeep Gladiator meshed with a, I don't even know. But there's so many cars here. $30 million car collection. That's crazy. Like, tell me what car you would drive below. Yeah, I'm a huge car nerd. I don't know if I just like cars. It's good to get to watch it.
This is a tour collection of my nearly $30 million car collection filled with hypers.
I wonder if any of these cars, besides the Jeep in the back, the Silverado, and I think that's a Volkswagen, like right here, a Volkswagen, not including those, any of these cars, and not including that Tesla either, have over 20,000 miles.
Supers and some really neat fun cars.
I think there's another Tesla right there.
My upbringing, we crafted the slogan "Living to Give Back" for the Hamilton Collection. We shared.
Shut up. Man, it's. Oh yeah, that is a Tesla, I think.
Great, no problem. A child? Sure, come sit in my vehicle. We even let tons of people drive these vehicles. I think that Bugatti's been driven by 50 different people.
What? You let? I think that is a Volkswagen. Why am I still stuck on that car? Oh, these are just beautiful. One day. Oh, not even one. For me, I think my dream car. My dream car is a Mark V Supra. I'd say Mark IV, but I think I just outgrew it, and it's nice. It's a beautiful looking car, but I just like the Mark V like a lot better. Y'all can just like you what? That's slanderous, but I just love the way the car looks. I can't wait to get my hands on one. I just can't wait.
Or a cool vehicle, make sure you share it with the community. You would be surprised how much it could touch someone's life.
Wait a minute. Was there a motor in the back of that Tesla?
Or cool vehicle.
I know I'm not hallucinating. No, that's probably just no. Why would they engine swap a Tesla and then make it mid-engine? Okay, what am I talking about?
We're actually going to rank every single vehicle, my favorite to my least favorite today. And don't skip through the video because they are out of order. And we did that on purpose because you can't put them in order. That's not fair.
I'm not skipping.
Some very unique insight about what I like and hate most about every single car. I'm going to call out some unique nuances. I'm going to show you some.
Why does he have a limo?
That I've done to every one of them. There's just a whole lot of freaking good info. All right, enough of all that. We're going to jump into the car that...
Bug guts on that. What is this? What? Oh, that's the first thing too. That paint. It's just, oh my. It's just, this thing looks immaculate. And it sounds beautiful.
This is my 1967 Chevelle.
Why is there an audience? It's like 4 people standing right here.
The very, very first car I got out of this entire collection. I've had it for darn near 14 or 15 years.
Yeah, why is there an audience? And they're standing there like... It's just, why are they standing there? It's... It's like, I know he's going to be out here for a while just recording this, so it's like, why are they standing there?
It is the stinkiest car of the collection, no doubt. My Chevelle has a 496 big block motor with 500 horsepower.
500 buff horses. Those wheels are nice.
I have it wide-bodied in the rear. I also have 4 piston calipers in the rear, 6 piston calipers up front to give this thing some awesome braking. I really like to keep my
stupid stopping power. Oh, the interior is just... Whew, my interior is just not even touched. Just perfect.
Pretty much exactly as it did when it rolled off the factory in 1967. My favorite thing about this car is the fact that it's just the most nostalgic because it was a car that I decided.
Oh my! I can't get over this car. It's just, it looks so good, and the paint is just.
My least favorite said I just been through 3 engines, and I should have fuel injected it from the start.
You've been through 3? What are you doing?
Swap that out.
Okay, LS swap it. That'll. LS in this, man.
I had custom Asante wheels made. These are the only wheels like this in the entire
They look beautiful.
The rears are 20 by 12 inch. The fronts are 18 by 9 inch. They fit absolutely perfect.
They are
the fenders. And I did
really clean.
Black face with the gloss back lip. I think these wheels look amazing. I think I made a great decision with these ones. The Chevelle also happens to
that's the thing I don't like. When they just why put your fingers on the car, man? Don't. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have greasy hands, but most people do. It's good. It's just you're gonna have fingerprints on the car and the roof, and I just don't like when people do that. It's just like, no, take your hands off. Like,
my son and my wife's favorite car of the whole collection.
wife and son got taste. Oh, here's some little pulls. That clutch must not be forgiving if he's just like.
The Chevelle falls right in about in the middle of the list at number 50.
Oh, it's a Chevelle SS. Okay.
All right, up next is my Ford Explorer. Just kidding, same key.
I said Ford Explorer.
This was
Ooh, paint on this is like it's like a red and like orange. I don't know about the wheels. I don't know. It's like I kind of like them. I kind of don't. It's just I don't know.
Off of the production line in the 0506 model. I thought that was pretty cool. Didn't find out about that until I got it. This is one of the vehicles that I threw some aftermarket wheels on, and I don't think the team is super pleased about it. I think I did like a C-. Comment below. Let me know how I did on these.
I don't know. It's just I don't know how I feel about it. It's like meh. Like
awesome curb presence with this vehicle. It may be the lowest vehicle that I own. It's one of my favorite driving experiences that I have.
That's a nice house. I think I already said that.
Supercharger that's directly behind my head. It's literally.
Ooh, that must sound beautiful.
Speaking of that supercharger, check this out. I mean, first of all, look at how awesome this looks when you just pop it. Powered by Ford, and there it is, merely an inch from the.
Oh my! He was not kidding. It is like right. It's smooching the back of his head. Like.
This is one of the quieter, sleek vehicles that I can actually take out at 6 a.m. in the morning.
Huh? Did he just say quiet? This thing's quiet?
Without waking up the neighbors. This is also the only vehicle that I actually, other than the wheels and tires, I have zero modifications done to it. And for whatever reason, I feel like I need to be kind of a purist with this vehicle.
Does it come stock with?
I just don't feel like I should modify it. I feel like it would be
See a Lambo in the background.
My favorite feature about the Ford GT is that it has like the smoothest, most amazing stick shift driving experience.
I have never seen the interior of a Ford GT.
First gear goes to like 40, 50 miles an hour. Second gear goes almost to 80 plus miles an hour.
Second gear?
A built race car. My least favorite feature, as we segue into the interior, is...
That's a... What? I never... What? That's how the doors open? Why is it, like...
Somebody parks right next to you. The door opens like this.
Yeah, you're basically, like... You're like... How do you... Just... You just gotta maneuver your way in there, or just like... That's how it is for the BMW i8. I hate getting in those things. Like I had to clean one because I detail, and I hit my head on that thing so many times. Like it was ridiculous.
There's no real way to get out of it, so you have to basically do this.
There's some
to get in and
unique looking seats. He's gotta crouch to get into the car. Like, oh, so I could see why that exists.
Ceiling as I got in. As you shut the door.
Yeah, you gotta have to like.
I worry that this thing is gonna
just rip off your scalp. Just rip off your scalp.
Same. I always duck down like this.
I know, but like you don't need to, but I do. Ford GT is equipped with carbon seats and has these holes.
Yeah.
I don't know if these are weight savings.
Why is that?
To allow them to breathe a little bit better, but they actually make it quite uncomfortable.
I'd imagine. It's
timeless gauge cluster here. The speedometer is actually way off to the right, which I'm told is more indicative.
That interior, it's like basic but nice.
Of a race car vehicle.
It's like the right word. It's not. I don't know. It's nice though.
Very timeless interior that probably can make you feel like you're in one of the GT40s of the 60s. And then I lied about the wheels and tires. We actually added a Bluetooth Kenwood receiver in here as well because the factory radio was just...
Oh, okay, it's a radio system.
I bought for a project with the kids a year ago, and it just hasn't made its way out of the vehicle yet. True story. Unique to this vehicle, outside of it probably having the cheapest key of the whole collection, is
Yeah.
you put the
That car is no, like how old? Like not how old? How much? And it looks like a Ford Explorer key, like you said.
turn it, and then there's actually a push button after you turn it. Oh, clutch.
Yeah, it's just like it's you gotta play to clutch it. It's manual.
There she goes. This is definitely a vehicle that I like, and I like driving, so it ends up number 12 on the list. On to the next. At number 10 on my list is my 19...
What was this at? I didn't even.
LP
Countach.
Beast, but it is also an engineering marvel, and of course by marvel I mean it is quite fascinating. Getting into my least favorite things about this, you can you literally cannot clutch.
This thing must be driven some.
Your feet hitting each other.
It must have been driven around a bit.
This is actually where first gear is, you see, but they make this awesome little device that you just flip over to make sure you don't mistakenly go into reverse when you're trying to go into first. Except I never use it because I have to remember to use it. So if you have to remember to use it, how are you going to remember to not go into reverse, you know what I'm saying? Second off is the air conditioning and the heat. It blows so poorly that you might as well not even use it. Third, there's a single windshield wiper that gets you about 20% coverage when it's moving. Great job.
A single windshield wiper?
Window. Check this bad.
There's like no. What? No, what? What is that? Like,
On a nice summer day, that's all.
why is that? Who engineered the window? Like, who's the man who engineered that window?
It goes down.
That's butt cheeks.
Forget the headroom. I mean, look at this thing. If I'm wearing a hat, no dice. This is
You go over a speed bump, you're catching a concussion.
okay, though, by the
That's a solid order.
I'm hawking this thing endlessly because it sounds so amazing. Side note, there's literally not a curvy surface in this entire interior.
It's so like,
corner,
yeah.
square. Fortunately, I feel nice and safe.
Like chonky looking interior.
That portion of the belt for weight reduction there, so we can just put that just around the shoulder. Boom, safe. And look at it. This is the car that everybody had on their poster.
Oh my lord! He's not joking about that.
Modifications that I've done to this vehicle include a complete rebuild of the engine, trans, and I have an aftermarket exhaust system that makes it sound amazing. We did put some aftermarket wheels on this.
Please start it. Please start it.
Show them the picture, because no, I'm saying it.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not wrong with it. It's just
unique and quirky that sets this apart is the fill-up. It is right here on the passenger side.
I didn't even see that! What?
Leads directly into the engine. I did get a chance to look at the Lamborghini Countach before it was made public. I went to the Lamborghini Lounge and took a look at it, and frankly, it looked too much like the new stuff that they're releasing, the Scion. I just wasn't pumped about it. I was hoping to see something that was a total throwback, just like this with a huge wing. Hyza actually
big wang.
It looked a little bit more like that.
That's beautiful. Oh my, that sits pretty.
Very soon as well. Up next is my 2019
like, I hate detailing black vehicles because they're just a pain. But when they're clean, it is the nicest looking paint. Nothing comes close to it.
McLaren Senna.
Ah, that looks gorgeous.
By Mr. Dead Mouse. I had this
really?
imported from Canada. It took me a little bit to
Dead Mouse got taste.
get it in because I had a recall on the gas tank. Apparently the gas tank's just
How do you have a recall on a gas tank? Okay, I was about to say it.
spontaneously combust, but
Oh! Oh!
it's just water really good. This car is number 5 on my
Ah, it looks those. Oh my god, this looks amazing.
It's so fun. It probably has the craziest street presence of all.
Underglow on a. I don't. It's a McLaren Senna. It don't matter. It looks. These rolling shots.
This is actually that very same thing. The street presence.
And the.
My least favorite feature about the car, easy one on that, is it is the least comfortable car of the entire collection.
Really? Well, okay, it's not surprising. I think this car was built for like strictly track, and they were just like, if you want comfort, get something else.
I just want to get out.
straight spine
This
problems.
car in race mode right now, similar function to the P1, and it has this massive wing to keep this thing on the ground. Probably creates the most downforce of any vehicle out of the collection. This is the only hypercar I have that is modified. It has downpipes that are catless. It has a tune that has taken a solid year to get just right, but it is finally amazing, and this thing moves, let me tell you that. Now, I do track
How many ponies?
cars, and this one is no exception. However, the 2 times that I've taken this to the track, I get around a lap and it just pops right into limp mode. That is what she said. All right.
Okay. This man, stupid.
Here's the underglow. You see, we have this wire that runs to the bottom and is attached via duct tape, as is the entire
It's just like, all right, just there we go.
system. Bailey, insert the video here of the amazing look.
I was gonna say stunning, just 10 out of 10, just phenomenal installment.
They surprised me by installing this, and it actually looked pretty amazing. So we're gonna keep
It did look pretty good in the roller shot, so it's just like
they maybe get it done a little bit better. Like all the other McLarens, awesome user interface.
those bucket seats are looking extra buckety. I don't even know if that's a word, but
Vehicle by far. Something crazy about this.
yeah, that interior is just. I can see why he said this. The comfort is just not there. Oh, seats! And there's like so much carbon. I think that's exposed carbon. Carbon. I forgot the actual term for it.
This is actually around 1,000 pounds lighter than the 720.
I think that
765, but it looks a lot bigger. And that is also what she said.
I swear, it's me with the stupid ass what she said jokes.
A unique feature only to this vehicle is that the start-stop button is up here.
Huh? Why would they put it on the roof?
It is so confusing knowing.
That's like some fighter jet type thing. You're just getting the cockpit. Ding, ding, ding.
Get started here.
That's exactly how fighter jets sound. Don't YouTube it. Don't Google it. Just trust me. Source? Just trust me, bro.
I mean, even the 918 has a little spin dial. In addition to the start button up here, I have the climate control. This is how I put it into race mode and how I lock the door.
The climate controls are up there too? Why aren't they just on the huge screen that's right here?
Doors, and then if I want to open the doors, there are 2 handles right here.
Huh? It's kind of very strange.
There's a
Huge window.
glass panel right there in the door. This is the only vehicle that has a see-through door.
Why?
So people can look at my legs while I'm driving.
Yeah, I just... It's like... Let me go ahead and just block that. I don't need y'all looking at my calves. I'm working on them. Please don't look at
Speaking of McLaren glass, probably the least reliable glass of all.
I see this also has the Countach effect, where it's weirdly done window.
Because I have replaced quite a bit of these ceiling panels here. And just like the Countach we already went over,
He just switched it into.
this is my 2021 Rezvani Hercules military.
Where's it go? Whoa. What? Run that back real quick.
Put that wind in here when it's really hot. This is my 2021 Rezvani Hercules military 6x6.
Rezvani military something 6x6.
Which is basically just a glorified Jeep Gladiator.
Yo, you see how I said that? I knew I wasn't crazy when I said it. $80,000?
My favorite vehicles out of the freaking entire collection. It's so fun.
Really? Yo, MPA system, and it has a little like galaxy, like little sunrise head roof thing. Shut up. And yo, this thing is awesome.
It's got a siren. It's got a whatever that thing's called. It smells like
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
farm in here. Window doesn't work, and when it does, it only rolls down to here. It's
Why?
got front blinding lights, rear blinding lights,
Probably because they're like bulletproof or something like that. So it's I don't know.
strobe lights, smoke screen.
Yo, this is an insane vehicle.
Dead bolts because they got stuck once, and I'm not getting out of this thing because it is bulletproof.
That does not surprise me in the slightest. It looks bulletproof.
This thing spends more time in the shop than it does in my driveway, significantly.
That makes sense. Not surprised at all.
We've taken it off road.
Not surprised it's supercharged. Yo!
We jumped it.
You're kidding. Is this suspension alright?
Thunder just went. What?
Yeah, I was saying like some dot had broken in that.
The door handle all the way here. Yeah. How is this bulletproof if this is plastic? This was from off-roading through bushes. Does the fender still flap? Double-sided tape is put back on the fender to hold that in nice in place until we hit a little bump. Double-sided tape flaps back on.
That thing is
license plate and
that's soft?
Of a bumper, but it's got a trailer hitch, y'all. How about that?
Trailer hitch, dope.
Let me tell you what, again, it is fun. My favorite thing about this is just the overall experience of hauling.
That thing is huge. Those tires are huge too.
My least favorite, of course, is what I mentioned before, the quality. You hit a tiny little bump, everything just falls apart.
And especially for what it is and like all the things that I've done to it, it's just like it's surprising.
Oh dear God, what haven't I had to replace? Front axles, rear axles, the engine.
The engine? What?
1,500 miles on the engine, had to get replaced.
And yet, okay, that I don't even know. I don't even want to know how much it costs to replace the engine. I don't even want to know how much it costs to replace anything on this thing.
That had to be secured better down. Lights broke off. Bumper didn't end up working out. Rear differential was leaking. We had to have a custom exhaust made. Next up is my 2025 LT.
These cars are just mint. It's just
Spyder. I was one of the first in the country to
the matching brakes. The paint is just beautiful. The wheels. It's just it's just 10 out of 10.
And what did I do?
Oh my!
As modifications go right away, I went ahead and installed some downpipes by Unobtainium, and we did a tune to this.
What did that license plate just say? Do I even want to? I think I know what it said, but do I want to go back and just confirm what it said? Rip. I'm pretty sure that's a B. I'm pretty sure that's a B.
It is fast. It shoots 6 feet flames.
What? I gotta see this. Yo, that's insane. Just start toasting mad marshmallows with this thing.
And that puts it at number 9 on my list of the cars.
How is it not 1? What's 1? And cars, just wheels, brakes, everything about this setup is just beautiful.
Awesome 22-inch gloss black wheels with color matched rivets.
Rivets the rim.
Set of the wheels in my entire collection, no doubt. I spared no expenses with upgrades on this. It has a ton of carbon, almost every single.
Yeah, so and that paint, the way the sun just hit it and just the flake. Ooh, that flake.
Carbon option that you can get. My favorite thing about the 765 LT is that it is my only supercar that is a convertible. So, love it.
But I was gonna say, I'm not a big fan of convertibles. I have a picture of it. Hold up, I have a picture of it. This right here is basically probably the only 2 convertibles I like. Not even have a problem with it being convertible because they're just that nice.
Favorite thing about the McLaren is that it actually takes a little bit of work to get it shooting flames. You have to hit it just right. But when you do, boy, I'll tell you.
When you hit that soundbite, it's worth it.
It is the very first supercar that I fully spec'd by myself. This is my 2017 Ferrari 488 GTB. This is my only yellow car in the collection, and it lands at number 18. Why number 18, do you say? Well,
Jesus.
Some issues that I'm going to explain.
It's like pretty far back there in the list.
Of course, I did some aftermarket wheels on this. I have some 2-piece.
Them wheels look decent. They look pretty good. I said decent. Yeah, they look pretty good.
Top 5 as far as wheels that I've installed on my vehicle. It might have the greatest kind of curb presence of a super.
I don't know. I'm just like iffy with Ferraris. I don't know. Like to me personally, it's just like very like meh. Like I'll probably get toasted in the comments for that.
Awesome wing to match it in carbon. My least favorite thing about this is that it is very quiet. Now, why is it quiet? Because we.
Oh, Ferrari being quiet is crazy.
factory exhaust that made it super loud, because every time we have that exhaust on, it blows oil and smoke out of the back because the factory exhaust is capturing all of that crap. So there's something seriously wrong with this motor, and the Ferrari dealership just can't figure it out. However, my favorite thing about this is that it is just the most fantastically decorated supercar that I have, again, because of this awesome carbon aero kit by Vorsteiner and the carbon ring. This is my 2014
Pagani's! The thing is sitting pretty too.
Owned by Mr. Keith Urban. We'll show you the interior in just a little bit.
I know who Keith is.
A little bit country. Probably going to change that and add the Tempesta package that's coming up soon. This vehicle lands at number 11 on the list. So
really?
Great car to drive around. It's super fun. It is the only vehicle that completely explodes outside.
See, everything about Pagani's is just breathtaking. Oh, those weight. Oh my, just. Yo, it's like it's just an insane car in and of itself. Like
everything, all the components, pretty neat sight to see. Now it does come in at number 1 in terms of keys. I mean, look at this thing.
What? I have never seen a Pagani key like ever.
Pretty awesome. That's what I'm talking about. It does have some aftermarket wheels. We still have the factory wheels, but these
are those? No, I thought they were like forged carbon for some reason.
It has the AMG motor. It's
this motor.
The turbo spooling.
I did not know AMG made like motors for Pagani. I did not know that.
I just love that sound. The Bugatti is definitely number 1 on loudness.
That motor, since it's just breathtaking. Pagani.
On the ground and performing well. Beautiful exhaust that ports out the back. My favorite thing about this vehicle, and probably is consistent with any other Pagani motor, is the interior.
Is it? No, I was about to say, is it? It's in that. The interiors of every. It's just like a spaceship, or it's not even a spaceship. It's like a not even. It's like an out of this world like interior. It's just so.
I spent so much time and effort making it just absolutely beautiful,
and those seats look comfortable.
There was just hours and hours of craft work put into the interior. That's usually the first comment that I hear whenever someone sits in this vehicle. They are just my least favorite.
I'm in awe of just the vehicle alone. Just looking at the house. It's just an awe vehicle.
Arguably the slowest, but I don't think that.
What?
I mean, it's quick. Don't get me.
It's probably like, for me, it's like the sound of Pagani's. It's just like not even comparable to anything. Well, except for the Lexus LFA. That car is just. That car just sounds amazing.
But I think it was a little bit more focused on the beauty, the elegance of the interior and exterior of this vehicle, and I mean, look at this thing. It's gorgeous.
Exactly, it's just gorgeous. Like, what? Yeah, I'm finding out so many things in this video. I did not know they had that. Like a little suitcase, just like, just get in the car, just like plop it down, and just
some stuff behind the seats that I think are for like your cars or whatever.
What?
And,
really?
Unfortunately, it also matches the interior.
Oh, I see. Yo.
Not a huge fan of, so.
And there's so much carbon. Not surprised. And those tires are wide.
Also, just get some new luggage. The interior alone in this thing is about, I think, $80,000 to $90,000 to reupholster stuff.
$80,000 or
it is
expensive.
It is something to think about for sure.
Yeah.
Step.
Not a single soul is going to be, not a single drink, food, like nothing edible is going to be entering the interior of that vehicle. And you got to wear gloves when you get inside.
Stepping back into the 1980s, we've got my 1988 E28 M5.
E28, okay.
A super recent purchase of mine. And if you're a BMW purist, go ahead and just cover your ears. I'm going to give you 1 second. Okay, there you go. We've got a lot of awesome things lined up for this. I just want to tell you that we've already got a lowering kit that's going to put this on a dual compressor air ride. I'm going to get some custom wide wheels ordered. Why wide? Well, because we're going to wide body this thing. We're going to cut into the body and make this.
This thing will look amazing wide body.
And finally, we are going to put an exhaust system in this. So it is going to look like a completely different car. When I hear that this is one of about 1,300 that made it to the USA, I said, okay, cool.
Really?
Let's modify it.
They weren't that.
BMW
like.
Urus, sorry. that it is in phenomenal shape. I literally just got it a few
It looks mint.
I believe how original.
And the interior looks a little
I
shot.
was told it's completely original paint. It is super clean, and I got a.
That's original paint? And it looks that good?
Only real downside is this fell off about a week after I got it, but you know what? I got such a great deal. I'm all right with that. My least favorite thing about it is that it is unmodified. No modifications yet. Because of all
How is this thing so minty? Like the interior looks like little. It looks like old. Like over time, that makes sense. But like
number 16 on my list, but I think that once I cut into this thing and modify it,
I wonder if the Bugatti I forgot the name for it. It's like in his top 4. It's like there's no way it's below top 5.
A lot higher than that. If you want to check out this awesome build, be sure to subscribe, and you can check it out along the way. It's probably going to be the only M5 in the entire world that's an E28 that has these kind of modifications to them. And you know what? If you've got an idea on the wheels that I should do, comment below and let me know what you think will look awesome. We look at all the comments.
What? This bust at the side of the. I don't know. What was that? This Corvette. I've never seen one with these. Wheel flares? No, it can't be wheel flares. I forgot the name of them. But the Subaru they just made has these, and it looks weird on them. But.
Alright, that's good, bro. Up next is my 2021 Chevy Corvette.
Bag the two just sitting. Nothing can defeat like pulling up to a place, put it in park, and you just go. Man, this.
I was one of the first people in the U.S. to actually, and in the world, to get a convertible, and I was definitely the first person to wide body. So we did a Pandem wide body kit, and this one is a very unique kit because it is super ridiculously wide and also very square with black accents all at the bottom. I think it sets.
Yeah, she wide, all right.
And this car
it is sitting pretty.
At the very bottom, if it wasn't for this kit, but because of this kit, we're putting it at number 21. It has a dual compressor air.
Sitting way down there.
Really fast, and we have it slammed down to the ground. Something that I always seem to forget is that it is slammed when I decide to go ahead and start driving forward. So probably a bunch of scrapes on the bottom of this aero kit. When we first installed the kit, we realized that the spoiler they include did not work on the convertible. And Pandem didn't know because, frankly, we were the first people to actually install it on a convertible.
Like test guinea pigs.
A really nice duckbill style.
It looks nice on it.
Spoiler that at first I hated. I wanted some big ridiculous.
It grew on you.
And he talked me into this, and I am glad that he did because this would look silly with anything different than this.
Exactly, it grew on you.
We swapped out the exhaust system. It had chrome square tips. We decided to do a Borla black exhaust. This is.
You can never go wrong with Borla. I swear, one of my coworkers bought one, and it sounds beautiful. For his Audi. I'm gonna be guessing the name forever because I'm not even gonna try to Google it.
Throwback 5-spoke rotiform 3-piece wheels, and they are gloss black on matte black, which is my favorite color combo on a wheel. And then
I don't know about the rims. I don't know.
To kind of accent and throw in 3 different colors into the mix. I love it when you can just make 3 colors work on a car. My least favorite thing about the C8 is that the interior is slightly cheap, and there are just too many buttons to kind of figure something out.
It's Chevy.
Not the first supercar, just the first vehicle. So I did a blue on blue look, and I am huge on matching interiors with the exteriors, and I think this one just matches absolutely perfectly right down to the seatbelts. We have quite a bit.
See, I don't know if I don't know what other interior he could have gone with, like, cause straight black is just kind of boring, and yeah, the black and blue it looks pretty good. I don't think he could have done anything else.
I ordered this vehicle with the magnetic suspension. I wasn't planning on slamming it when I first ordered it like a long time ago, and because of that, it made there be some complexities in adding the air ride. Because of that, we had to just go ahead and throw in the old shocks loosely and hook up.
No, there's no front, and the flakes and the stripes.
Lucky number 13 on the list is my McLaren P1.
That paint.
First of all, Tommy kind of talked me into getting this car. Usually he does a great job.
It's cargasm.
Now, it does run and drive pretty amazing. I just don't get as excited about it as most other car collectors do. This is actually number 1 on some people's list, so it's pretty low on my list. Overall, it does look really nice. It is currently in race mode.
I think the first McLaren, the orangish yellow one was, I think it looks better than this one.
I am told it is actually not even legal to drive in this mode, but
Really?
it's a heck of a lot better. And it has a huge.
It's not legal to drive in a mode?
Wing when that happens, which
That's what? That's a thing?
race mode also lowers the car and gets it ready basically to go on the track and all duty. It also eliminates the traction control option when it is in race mode, which is perfectly okay by me. My least favorite thing about the P1 are these seats. When you sit down in this thing, it hugs your freaking hips. Like,
Not a surprise.
My most
Like,
favorite thing about
something like that. I mean, it's going to be pretty snug.
is the sound. You can just hear the combination of the hybrid and the gas motor working together that make it just sound extremely unique. I can differentiate this from any car of the collection. I had a 720S before I bought this. My 720S was one of my favorite cars in the whole wide world. Granted, it had a tune with downpipes. And honestly, the bang for the buck, if I had the option to go buy either one of these, I'd probably just go and save a bunch of money and go buy that 720S.
Same. I get one too. What am I talking about? I can afford them.
Yep. Interiors, and I will always match my interior with the exterior in some way, even if it's just the stitching. There are some really neat buttons, so I don't want to shortchange this thing. It is really fast and fun to drive, and when you're hauling butt,
I can't even fathom how fast that thing is, because the highest horsepower vehicle I've been in and pushed it was only like 200 horsepower. I can't even fathom how fast this is, and I don't think I've been in any other like car that's like that had more horsepower than the one I drove that was 200. So, yeah, I can't really fathom for the feeling of something this powerful.
there's actually this other I-Pass button that you can actually hit it.
I-Pass.
Like injecting nitrous oxide directly into the motor.
What?
You get a crazy level of speed that is super thrilling.
Yeah.
There's a DRS button right here that lowers the wing so you can have less drag, more downforce.
And just a bullet.
Down when you're going 200 plus miles an hour.
200. Yo! It going 200. That's...
By hitting the I-Pass button, it gives you 100% power from the gas and the hybrid motor at the same time. One of my favorite things about McLaren, 1 before and now in 3, is that they have an awesome user interface. It is super close, easy to use, and actually they designed the seats very close together with a very minimal kind of center console. It allows me to be a little bit closer to my passenger, which is usually my kids, which I love. Unless it's Tommy, and then, you know what I'm saying?
Ejectocito guns!
Bugatti does not have one. We'll go over
There's the carbon on this. There's so much carbon on this, which is not a surprise. But like, carbon. Pretty sure that's carbon. The lip is carbon, more than likely.
0. Thank you, McLaren. Up next is my 2019 Bugatti Chiron, or as the French call it, Bugatti Chiron. This falls at number 2 on my list.
See? I knew it had to be up there. Like,
there's another vehicle.
then what's number 1 then?
A little bit better. However, this is a very, very, very close second.
Yeah, I can't think of a car that's like that's above a Bugatti, ranked higher than Bugatti.
I love this car because it is the most horsepower. It's 1,500 horsepower. It is the fastest.
1,500 horsepower. It's just like, what does that even feel like? That you feel that in your chest, like full throttle. Like,
100 miles an hour. In fact, it's the only vehicle that I've ever been over 200 miles an hour in on a street in Mexico.
on the street of Mexico. There, nice save, nice save.
Awesome street presence, probably the most cloudy vehicle of the entire collection. If you're a clout enthusiast, you will like this one very much. This thing has 16 inch.
That thing looks. It looks menacing. This thing looks evil. This looks mean.
16-inch brake rotors, and it
looks menacing.
the best braking vehicle of the entire collection.
Yeah, it don't surprise me that's the best braking vehicle. Look at those brakes. I'm pretty sure those brakes are bigger than the wheels on my car.
This vehicle actually comes off of warranty this October. If you think we should straight pipe it when it's out of warranty, comment below.
Straight piping a Bugatti. Oh, it's gonna sound insane. I hope he keeps it out. I hope he does it.
I'm really hyped to see that one. My least favorite thing, and probably the only thing that I don't like about this vehicle, is the shift lag. When you shift it into drive or shift it into reverse, it just takes a little bit too long. It takes like an extra second, so oftentimes you're hitting the gas and you're still kind of in that neutral shift state. One little side note though, if it comes to the winter, and what is my favorite car of the entire collection of the Hypers and Supers in the winter, this would be it because it's all-wheel drive, super comfortable.
You really? You drive them in the winter and it's comfortable?
We're going to go through the daily drivers pretty quickly. Now, there's still some badass cars.
Oh, look. Switch daily drivers.
We're going to go through
all-wheel
drive, super comfortable.
Yes, got that. Daily drivers.
We're going to go through the daily drivers pretty quickly. Now, there's still some badass cars, but they're not quite as exciting as all the super and hypercars. So let's start on with my most commonly done, most commonly used daily driver, my Tesla Plaid. So this is the
Plaid. P100 do the same difference. What?
And let me tell you what, it will...
Those tires. Yeah, those tires look meaty. Like,
I love this because it has autopilot. It's super fast. I don't have to fill it up with gas. Because of the autopilot, it has some of the most awesome tech where I can just sit back and let this thing drive me all the way into the city when I want to go out to dinner or whatever.
man, I feel like, I don't know if I'd ever trust a car, but like, imagine just like you're tired and you're just, just kicking back in your car, it just takes you back to your house and you're just sleeping. Like, I've seen people do it and I was like, how do you have that much trust in a car? Like, I couldn't.
I love these dailies. Mine are typically black. Maybe I'm just a little darker on the inside. You'll notice on my Tesla Plaid that I've got some Innovia aftermarket wheels. These are actually lighter than the factory wheels. They look better, and they were a hell of a lot cheaper than the upgrade that Tesla offered. So, bada boom. Go ahead and shop them at fitmentindustries.com if you want to get some awesome options like that. My favorite thing about the Plaid is just that it's incredibly fast-moving.
Fitment Industries is a good place to get wheels and and tires.
My least favorite is actually the yoke-shaped steering wheel. It is just a disaster, and even after driving this for like 6 months, I just can't get used to it. Because
yeah, it's just like, I don't know why they have the steering wheel set up like that. It's like, how did he say it? Like, it's just weird. Like, I don't know why they have it like that. And you can't, like, so when you, like, you're taking a left turn and you have to turn, like, spin the wheel twice. You kind of have to, like, just turn it. It's weird.
Number 6. On to the next is the Rolls-Royce. This came with a lot of chrome trim that I completely blacked out.
Rolls-Royce Wraith?
I'm not a big fan of chrome.
Or is it just Rolls-Royce? Oh, no, wait, okay. Shh, you didn't hear me just say that. That black looks amazing. Nice, yo. Okay, yeah, my friends still have hypercars. More like grocery getter cars.
And it's just a really great all-around car to haul the family around and some friends. My favorite thing about this car is actually the backstory behind it. Tristan Thompson, now of the Chicago Bulls, used to own it, and he actually drove this car from one baby mama hospital to the other baby mama hospital.
What? What?
When both of his women were having babies at the same time.
Big flex, I guess. Go off, King.
To repair my phone every time I get in there and get it playing. The Rolls-Royce falls at number 14 on my list. Looking at this, you might think this is just a plain Jeep Wrangler.
Yes.
Actually, not quite. This is the first.
Oh, it's a 392.
Thrown an 8-cylinder motor engine. So this is the Rubicon 392. And my wife would consider this her summer daily drive.
It sounds amazing.
Super fun.
And it's quick. Oh, there's some mud in there. There's some mud in there, and this is supercharged.
My wife loves it actually. My favorite feature about this is actually twofold. It pops wheelies.
Excuse me? A Jeep popping. Okay, besides the Trackhawk, a Jeep popping wheelies. Like.
And also has a fully retractable roof. My least favorite thing about it is the least fuel efficient vehicle of all the daily drivers. And because of everything we discussed,
doesn't surprise me.
392 falls at number 17 on the list. Let's move on to the Land Rover.
Yeah, big old 392 in it.
Land Rover Defender SE. This is dead last on my list at number 28, and there's nothing that I like about this.
Dang!
Like the dynamic cruise where it follows cars is horrendous. The lane change guidance, I'm like taking a left into the left turn lane and it's veering me out of the turn lane, getting me into an accident.
Yep, I've had to deliver several vehicles where it did that to me. I was just like, try to like turn left. It's like, you getting out of the lane, buddy. Go ahead, because it's like, no, I want to. What did I just say? We get back in this lane.
And part of the reason I got it was because the early '90s Defender was just such a badass vehicle, but this thing is basically
a huge downgrade.
Piece of crap. I don't even know.
Just a poop show.
It will not be part of the collection much longer, and I'm not going to spend much more time on this.
Dang.
Doesn't drive great.
Beast Defender.
Has poor technology. I just hate it.
Dang, you just dunking on it.
Super soon, and I'm super pumped to get it. It will definitely be better than this one. I actually have 3 other daily drivers. They are not here right now. 2 of them are at my Florida house, and 1 of them my wife is out driving. So we're going to go over those.
A Florida house.
Number 19,
That's crazy.
21 Model X dual motor. Same reasons basically as the Model S why I like it. Just
That
a
looks
great
nice.
car overall.
That looks really nice.
Great technology.
I'm gonna tell you again, that black paint just looks it looks amazing.
A little bit older, so that falls at number 25.
But I never get one myself. Never get a car with black paint.
100D Model X. And then I've got my 2017 Chrysler Pacifica. Bought that when the kids were a little bit smaller.
I'm saying like
Served a great purpose.
if I were gonna get a car well, when I get my Supra, it would be orange. Like I love the color orange for some reason because that's the car I drive a Hyundai Veloster Turbo and it's orange and I just love it. I just love the way it looks. Like when it's like nighttime and it's sitting under a light, it looks amazing.
Florida house when we're hauling around family. That one comes in at number 27 on the list. This is my 2022
Lamborghini Urus.
And it replaces the Land Rover Defender that was previously number 28. So
yeah, not a surprise. That's a huge upgrade.
by default, we have to put this at number 28. However, I've driven it for the last few days and I absolutely love it. I think it will easily be top 10 in the next week or so. I had this vehicle optioned in the very rare Verde Selvage color. I love the way that it looks. And I ordered
looks
these
insane.
wheels time from Variant. They are 3-piece custom wheels that look really, really nice. And we're here just in time for the vehicle arrive. I did spec this out with a whole bunch of carbon.
And it's sitting pretty too.
Accentuate and make the Verde Selvins look even
I don't know how much horsepower these things make.
Paint the calipers to match the body. Really
Oh, we'll look it up right now. Lamborghini Urus. Oh, and people just call it a Lambo truck. It's just like, okay, I guess I'm type in specs. 641. Damn, that's quick.
Soon, we've just only had the vehicle for a few days, so that will get done real soon. As with anything else that I spec going forward, fully color matched interior.
I rock with that. I rock with it a little bit. There's a little stitching on the leather right here too.
I was surprised that this has such a great user interface because my Aventador that I had previously absolutely did not.
I noticed he has the Hamilton collection of all of his cars.
Actually, possibly only second to my Teslas in terms of technology.
Dang. Yeah, for a dude who's 6, I think he said it was 6'2", he fit pretty good in there.
And that front seat is pulled really far back, and I actually fit still quite comfortably in here. I love that about it. But my most favorite feature is the massaging seats. It's my only vehicle.
What? Okay, I'm not even surprised it has massaging seats.
It's so new that it's hard to pick a least favorite feature, but at this point it's the shifting mechanism. It's very different than the rest. I think it could be a little bit different to make it more optimized, but we'll see how my opinion changes on that a little later. I did have one modification done when it arrived at the dealership, and that was them installing a Lamborghini factory exhaust system.
Yeah, I was about to say, probably exhaust.
Unfortunately, it is only that, a very little bit louder, and I lost the black exhaust tips that come with the factory system. So if I could go back, I would have saved myself the $15,000 upgrade. And now on to my favorite.
15 grand! 15 blendo! Okay, I'm not even surprised this is ranked over the Bugatti. The Porsche, not even surprised to pass the Bugatti. This car is just, there's no flaws about it. There's like zero flaws at all. It's up there with the Pagani. I'm surprised the Pagani was ranked lower than Bugatti. But it's, for me, it's like this, how did I forget the name? Carrera GT?
My 2015 Porsche 918 comes in at
Wow, not even, wow, why did I say Carrera? The 918 Spyder, I'm pretty sure. But it's just 918, the Pagani, and the Bugatti. And this car is just, everything about it is just minty.
But this one has edged it out. I freaking love this car. It sounds so amazing. It was the fastest production car for about 6 or 7 years. It's a Spyder, and I've come to recently love Spyder as the weather warms. It's a unique one-of-one color. It's a gray-black with the guards red.
I don't know about that.
Look at this thing. It looks...
I just don't know. I don't know about just the weirdly placed red.
And then behind the back.
And then just like the randomly placed red. Then there's the green calipers, and then the green stitch. I don't know. The red just doesn't need to be there. I think it was just like gray, and then green. It probably look pretty good.
Porsche 918 makes sense. This vehicle is by far the
And the exhaust, like being like right here, it's just.
It feels like you're one with the vehicle. Not every car collector that has this many vehicles will say that the 918 is their favorite, but I think
if it isn't, then they're lying.
I first received this car in the winter, and I actually ranked it almost dead last. Like, it wasn't getting traction.
Okay, yeah, okay, okay. In the winter, yeah, it's not a surprise.
Since then, I've clearly really grown to love it. My favorite thing about the 918 is that it is the fastest car that I have. My least favorite thing is that it's just so
really
hard to get out of. If I was going back to buying my very first hypercar, this would have been it. Also, we need some license plate suggestions. We've got some funky license plates on all of the other ones. Pretty much all of them.
9 Spyder? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what y'all could think of a name for it, like. I wonder why he blurred this out and why you can't tell how fast he's going. I'm pretty sure he was going the speed limit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was going 45. I mean, why would he be speeding? That's illegal.
Number 20 on the list is my 1985 Porsche 911 Safari. This car is quite a unique.
Yeah, I was about to say unique. All right.
I have, and it is unique because Tommy had been trying to get me to get some kind of off-road Porsche.
That's
hell no.
Not gonna lie, I rock with this. I see. I find it funny how I call the 918 a Carrera, and then this is also a Carrera.
Build $200,000+ 6 months of waiting. And then all of a sudden, this one popped up on Bring a Trailer, and I was able to get it for right around half that price. So couldn't pass it up. And what did we do the moment that we got it? We went and took it out to an off-road little track, and we put this thing to the test. I drove this thing hard, and it performs amazing. Way better than my Rezvani. This is one of 5 stick shift cars that I have. It is actually a Targa. I don't know that it's a Ferrari.
No, this interior I think looks nice.
This Safari isn't quite done yet. We're going to add a bunch more pieces. We're going to do a front kind of bumper guard. We're going to put a spare tire on the roof somehow if we can fix it to the Targa top. Cool thing about this, unlike the GT3 RS that pulls out the rear seats for weight reduction, I can actually drive my 3 kids in this car because it seats 4, not comfortable.
What? It seats 4?
I was over 12 years old, not going to work in this car.
Understandable. They're probably like the smallest of like bench seats back here or something.
Porsche is that it is the only car I have that can really go off-road, zero problem at all. My least favorite thing is probably the seat. Now because this engine isn't liquid cooled, it is air cooled. They had to get a little bit special with the heat. So there are like 4 different knobs you've got to turn and adjust just to get the heat working in the winter. Now it does work, it's just a pain in the butt. When you look at the interior, you
see, I would even, if that's the case, I would not even attempt to drive this in the winter.
It is
yeah, you can just like, oh, it's a little chilly. Wait 15 minutes. Okay, there it is.
When they did this at fabrication, they decided to make the seats and door panels plaid, which I think is awesome. It just makes it feel even more like a throwback car.
I'm telling you, this looks oddly nice.
Quality on the dash and just everything is built extremely well.
The interior looks so nice.
Fantastic, is in great condition, full rebuild.
Especially the dash.
Of course, but one of the finest interior remodel remakes that I've seen.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd rank this Toyota RAV4 above on the 918.
Stop. RWS. There were only 999 RWS models, and there's only one in the maritime blue color in the entire world, and this is it.
They made editions of these? I did not know that.
Alpha A10 twin turbo kit from AMS.
I've heard of AMS. They make some. This thing's quick. I can tell you that. Like, this thing is quick.
We did some downpipes and some awesome.
Those titanium exhaust.
Some tailpipes there that I think really set it off.
I think it is titanium. Titanium. Well, no, it's burnt tips. What am I talking about? Burnt tips. But I'm pretty sure the exhaust is titanium or something like that.
This is my cheapest supercar in the entire.
Really? Your cheapest?
She bought this for only $85,000 on Copart. It had the.
Is that a Tesla she's washing? Why am I looking at that?
And that was wrecked, and we completely rebuilt it, and that left enough money in the budget to do that upgrade to the twin turbo kit. This one falls at number 22 on my list, and
what?
Seems to be the one that people are always drawn to when they come and view my collection.
Hey, why is it so far down?
People that seem to come view my collection go straight to this car. My favorite thing about this is that it's the 2nd highest horsepower car of the entire collection, and I basically get the most.
So it must be the Bugatti. I think that's Bugatti sitting back here. It's crazy that sitting outside and not on the lift back here. Oh, there's more room, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna put that or one of these in there. But I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, whatever.
Horsepower per dollar in this car over any other car. My least favorite is that I just really don't like this car in general. We're taking a
Why?
and looking at my 2021 Nissan GTR. It is here at the shop. It's been here for
that paint.
It's getting a 2,000 horsepower engine rebuild.
2,000 ponies. Like,
Cool looking setup that we've got there. Going into the what we call the This is one of my least favorite cars in the entire collections. It's just uncomfortable. I don't really like it.
what?
And it falls at number 20
Why?
on the list. So, I do have a favorite thing about it, and that is that it's going to have a 2000.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably that 2,000 horsepower engine is tossed in it. Like,
My least favorite thing is absolutely everything else about it. Pick anything, that's my least favorite. There you go. We did do some tasteful modifications. We have this
what? Like,
wing on there. We have a roll cage. I don't know if that's in there yet, is it? Not yet. Oh, it is.
ooh, the flakes in this roll cage.
All right, that's all the time that the box deserves. We're gonna.
He called it this. That's not even right. That's not even right. Come on. How you gonna diss the GTR like that and call it a crap box, but not the Defender, which you hate the most? Like,
This is my 2015 LaFerrari.
whew, that paint is beautiful. This matte black, just murdered out Batman look. This.
I got this thing about a month ago. I only arrived about a week ago because it had some work that needed to be done. My initial it's a little early to grade it, but I think that it's landing right at about number 4. This is one that could rapidly rise up in the ranks to number 2 or number 1. I won't know probably for another few months. This completes my holy trinity. I am super excited that I have all 3 now. Interesting fact, I believe this is the best sounding car of the entire collection. My least favorite thing about the LaFerrari is that the wheels just seem a little bit bland to me. So
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
And one very cool fact about this is that these.
I think the wheels on the Spyder. No, it wasn't the Spyder. It was the orange and yellow one. I think the wheels and those were like the best one at all of them.
Don't adjust at all. In fact, the full pedal system, the gas brake.
Huh? What? Whoa, wait.
Those are these
What?
actually don't adjust at all. In fact, the full pedal system, the gas brake, those are what move back and forth. And what that does is it actually helps the car keep the correct center of gravity.
Oh.
Pretty neat. All right, one of the reasons
Yeah, I was like, yeah, pretty neat.
was A, the price was great, and B, it had some awesome contrasting.
Yeah, the price was great. I wonder what that price
in the
was.
seat. I wonder
what LaFerraris even go for. I forgot it. Why am I even looking at the price? Like, 1.5. Okay.
don't like to have just a plain Jane interior, so that helped differentiate that. And then another super cool feature about this is the amazing storage space right here in the glove box. Check this out.
This thing has storage space.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can't close it because there's no space.
Modifications at this point. However, I've already got an exhaust lined up from Tubi. It's sitting in my garage. We're gonna throw it on in the next couple of weeks.
Okay, I was like, why isn't it on yet?
That does sound amazing even before.
Give it a rev.
Can you imagine what that's gonna sound like with basically
With an exhaust, it's gonna sound stupid.
Yes.
You're getting noise complaints.
That sounds so good. I was around the corner and I'm like, yo, holy crap.
I know, right?
Best sounding car you own. Alright, well, on to the next. Moving on from the LaFerrari.
The limo that we saw in our intro for some reason. Why do you have it?
Number 3 on my list. This is such a cool vibe car. I love taking this out to like some vibey old restaurant with the family on a cold winter day. There's almost no better feeling I get than whipping this thing. You might be surprised to hear that about me, but I'm really starting to get into these 5 cars now.
Is the interior like completely done, or is it like
Blue cloth interior. So what we did is we kept the original 2.
that interior is pretty cool? Not gonna lie, pulling up to like an old restaurant. That's pretty cool.
We replaced the head units with some brand new units that look like they're old-timey. We rewired the whole thing so that the TV still works. It has an amazing partition window. It has a full beverage center with all of the glass amenities. I just love this thing.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm saying they grew on me real quick. This thing is really cool.
Absolutely amazing. What I like most about this is just that it is the most unique vehicle I think that I own. What I like
it's a unique, all right.
Now, I like
Not surprised it's slow either.
It's indicative of that era, but this is so slow. So we're gonna LS swap it. Coming soon. Subscribe now.
You're gonna what? Just LS swap the world.
If you want to see stuff like that happen, because it's gonna happen. And now on to the next.
Yeah, and it'll fit all right. It will have no problem fitting in this thing.
Okay, at number 24 on the list is my 2015.
Jeez, this guy is really tall, and this thing's lifted, and he's like not like.
Silverado 2500 HD.
When are we gonna get onto that Porsche?
So Sean Chartier of Custom Offsets basically gave me this thing at a deal that I could not refuse. This truck is actually pretty nationally famous. If you Google CO2 truck or CO2 Chevy Silverado, you'll see a ton of footage around this because we did a huge build series on our Custom Offsets YouTube page. Speaking of which, for all your wheel and tire needs, go to customoffsets.com if you've got a truck or SUV, and go to fitment.com if you've got a car.
Fitment Industries.
You'll find the biggest selection.
Best place.
Just the awesomest looking wheels and an awesome purchase flow beginning to end with the best customer service team in the industry. Back to the truck now. All right, so took this in about a month ago. I haven't been able to drive it too much because it's been in and out of the shop with some issues with programming. However, and that's probably
it is a Chevy. Makes sense.
On the list. I just need to drive it a little
I guess I'm dunking on Chevy.
But this thing is a huge, fun truck, unlike any other vehicle that I have in the collection. It has our 26-inch chrome Archon wheels on it. That's one of the brands that I own. A super neat build, big lift kit, Fox shocks, jacked up leaf springs, amp research bars that function beautifully. Sean kept it very clean for me. And when I got it, Sean said to make sure that I took care of it.
Very clean for you. I think a little mud guts on him.
Look at this thing. It was built to go in the mud. I think he nearly poofed himself when he saw the video that I sent him. Sorry, Sean. My most favorite thing about this is that it just grabs everybody's attention because it's so freaking huge. And that is what she
And really white. It's hard to miss.
The least favorite thing about it is that it's so freaking huge. Hard to move, hard to park, hard to maneuver.
Big old, there's the Porsche I was talking about. It's a big old white truck. Like, it's hard to miss.
All right, next up on the list is the 2019 Porsche GT3 RS in lizard green. One of the very...
Is she flossing that dude? We were back here flossing for some reason.
Number 3, something like that.
Still flossing. This house is huge. Jeez. I don't even know if this is a house.
I have literally taken 8 to 10 plus cars to the track, and they all break or catch on fire.
But Porsche knows how to make some race cars. Like they know what they're doing, and this thing will it's ludicrous.
Exception of this. So this is my little baby. It's also a
cup lever.
6-cylinder that has the loudest exhaust on the planet.
That's probably why it's a cup lever.
It rattles the freaking neighborhood. Some unique features about this car is that Porsche does a lot of silly things to do some weight savings. They took off the front badge and just did a sticker.
What? A sticker?
Little cloth tethers for door handles instead of using real door handles. They got rid of the front seats that are typically found on the 911 that will only fit children anyway. I think I went over that on the Safari. Naturally, I'm a big wang guy, so this thing has one of the biggest wangs in the collection. I'm sure that creates massive downforce. Very nice contrasting bronze factory wheels. This might be the only vehicle from the factory that has bronze wheels, and
it just works. Yeah, it just works.
A color matched interior that I absolutely fell in love with. Bada boom.
Just like the Lambo.
This car has the
Lambo truck.
Transmission. It's the Porsche PDK that they use.
Yeah, the transmissions on Porsches, especially the the RSs and stuff like that. It's insane. It's quick.
Audi. It is the most responsive, amazing transmission that doesn't require...
I'm surprised the thing had a cup holder. I saw that right there.
By far the best built transmission of the entire collection. And this one is an extremely fun experience when you are doing pulls. It is one of my favorite cars to do a pull on. In fact, my favorite thing about this car is doing a pull. It is just loud and shifts amazing, so my favorite car to do pulls in. My least favorite thing about this car, what's my least favorite thing? Tell me, I've been scratching my head here on how to think of a negative, and what you don't see is like 3 minutes off.
A negative of this. The little door handle thing?
I'm like, what is a negative? What is the least favorite thing about this? And then I remembered, because the exhaust is so loud and it vibrates so much, occasionally I have to have an exhaust clamp retightened. And that is the extent of the work I've had to have on this with 10,000 plus miles put on it. So big thumbs
Wow,
up for this car.
they put some miles on it.
Reliability and awesomeness, and really very, very.
Porsche knows how to make some cars.
Up next is my 2012 Mercedes SLS AMG. Now, right now, I don't have this car with me because it is at the car dealership I am getting ready.
Those wheels, that paint. This looks really nice. Wheels. As soon as I said that, I was just like, I don't know.
Because it's went up about $70,000 in the last year since I bought it, and I'm just not driving it that much. We did
Really?
aftermarket exhaust to make it a lot louder.
Do not appreciate it.
It does
like that.
indoors. It is pretty quick. I don't drive it, so it's got to go. On to the next. And for my most exciting
getting rid of it.
I'll show it to you in just a second, but be sure to like, comment, and subscribe below. We're trying to get.
I think I liked already. Yeah, like the video of like this guy's video. And mine. And share it and all that.
Thank you for watching. Y'all have a great freaking day.
Wait. I was just like, okay, you seem kind of weird. Is it a motorcycle or something? It's a moped. My little moped. That was a great video. I enjoyed that. I hope y'all enjoyed that too. I'm pretty sure this is like getting very long. Yeah, I hope y'all had a great day, or having a great day, or a great night. Hope you do brother man duties, and like, comment, sub, share it if you want to, and I'll be seeing you later. Let's go ahead and we'll start doing this now. Just go ahead and just dap yourself up, and just think of it as me dapping you up. So I'll see you later. So I forgot to say, I was in the middle of editing this video, and I noticed I didn't read my quote. So you deserve the person who wipes away your tears, not the person who caused them. Obviously, I'm pretty sure you should know this. If someone's just like, if they're constantly making your day just living hell, just cut them out your life. They're not doing anything better. If they're causing you more negatives and positives, just ditch them, and I'm pretty sure your life will become a lot better.